Sometimes life feels like a crowded room, full of noise and people and promises. But inside, it's just you, walking alone. And that path, that silence, that isolation, it's not a weakness, it's your greatest weapon. You grow when you're alone. That's when the noise fades. That's when you find out who you really are. That's when the mask comes off and the real you stands up. Scarred maybe, but not broken. In solitude, greatness is born. Look at John Wick. Look at Itachi Uchiha. Two men who walked their paths alone. Misunderstood, hunted, even hated, but unshakable. Because they knew one truth better than anyone else. You don't become strong by being surrounded. You become strong by standing alone. John Wick didn't become a legend by chance. It wasn't luck. It was the silence, the repetition, the pain he carried in the shadows. The world saw a killer, but they didn't see the man who trained in silence, who bled in silence, who sacrificed in silence, the man who buried the woman he loved and lost his only peace and still didn't stop. No one heard his screams in the dark. No one saw the nights he didn't sleep. But when he came back, the world felt it. The silence had made him dangerous. That's what working in silence does. It makes you unignorable. You grind while they laugh. You build while they party. And then, one day, when the results speak, there's no room left for their doubts. Itachi knew the burden of solitude more than anyone. He carried the weight of a village, a clan, a brother, all in silence. He was called traitor, monster, murderer. But he never explained. He never defended, because he understood. Greatness doesn't argue with mediocrity. It proves itself in the end. He walked his path alone, not because he wanted to, but because no one else could. Sacrifice isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like betrayal. Sometimes it feels like loss. But real sacrifice, real discipline, is silent. It's choosing what's right over what's easy. And that choice builds you into something unbreakable. Solitude strips away the distractions. The world turns its back and you hear what's real. That voice in your head, that doubt, that fear, it doesn't go away, but you face it. You learn to fight it. You stop waiting for applause and start doing the work. You stop talking about it and you become it. Most people won't understand. They'll mock your silence. They'll question your discipline. Let them. They don't see what's coming. Because while they laugh, you evolve. There's a point in everyone's life where they have to choose comfort or greatness. Most choose comfort. They want applause. They want company. But the few, like Wick, like Itachi, they choose the shadows. They choose silence. They choose to bleed now so they never have to beg later. That's what separates the wolf from the sheep. When the pack goes left, the lone wolf walks right. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. You've got to stop waiting for someone to save you. No mentor, no friend, no partner is coming to rescue you from your own mind. You've got to become your own rescue. Your own savior, your own hero. Discipline isn't motivation. It's waking up even when you don't feel like it. It's working when no one's watching. It's sacrificing what feels good for what builds you. And that's what real warriors do. They suffer in private, so they can conquer in public. Every day you walk alone is one more day you separate yourself from the crowd. While others look for shortcuts, you build endurance. While others seek validation, you build conviction. Every cold morning, every long night, every setback, it's not punishment, it's preparation. You're being forged. And fire doesn't destroy steel, it makes it indestructible. There will be moments where you'll question everything. You'll doubt yourself, you'll fall. But remember, every step forward alone is a victory. Every fall is a lesson. Every scar is proof you kept going. People will only see the results. They'll call you lucky. They'll ask you for advice. They won't know what it cost you. They won't know the nights you broke down and still showed up the next day. That's the gift of walking alone. It gives you the strength no one can take away. You become the kind of person no one can fake being. And one day, you'll look around and you'll realize you don't need a crowd. You'll attract the right people, the focused, the driven, the warriors, not because you begged for it, but because your silence was too loud to ignore. That's the twist. Walking alone doesn't mean you'll always be alone. It means when the right people come, you'll finally be ready. Purpose is your compass. You don't need approval when you've got a mission. The world may not understand your sacrifices, but you do. You're not walking alone because you're lost. You're walking alone because you're committed. You're not running from people. You're running toward your future. You're not avoiding noise. You're choosing clarity. When Itachi gave up everything, he didn't do it for praise. He did it for peace. When John Wick came back into the fight, it wasn't for vengeance. It was because he had something inside him that refused to die. That something? It was purpose. You've got to find yours. Because when you have a purpose, pain doesn't break you. It shapes you. Pain is the teacher success never will be. It teaches resilience. It teaches focus. It strips away ego and leaves only truth. The nights you feel like giving up, that's pain molding you. The days you want to disappear, that's the fire refining you. And when you come out of it, when you finally stand on top, there won't be celebration. There will be silence. And in that silence, The world will finally hear you. This is your path, your war, your journey. You don't owe anyone an explanation. The world will either doubt you or worship you, but your focus should be the same. Keep going. Work in silence. Grow in solitude. Become so strong they can't look away. One day they'll try to understand how you did it, and the answer will be simple. I didn't wait for permission. I didn't beg for help. I walked alone, and I built myself into someone unstoppable. You may feel tired. You may feel lost, but you are not done. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every great warrior once felt what you feel now, but they kept going, and so must you. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the version of you that no one will be able to forget. So keep walking, keep fighting, keep building in silence, and when the time comes, shock the world with your success. Because the lone warrior, the silent builder, the one who suffered in the dark, that person becomes a legend. Not because they were loud, but because their silence was louder than everyone else's noise. Walk alone and let your footsteps echo through history.